And as the Lakers enter the building, there was and ahead of...
Well, thanks very much.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, DA. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Lakers, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. And that one drops.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
Here's Gobert. Basket good. And given how much these teams run, Clark, the bench play could be big.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, with how much these teams like to get up and down and push it, I think it's going to be one of those windshield wiper games. So a bunch of guys could get some action tonight.
And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game, totally throwing off the defender with that move.
Towns with it. He's picked up by Russell. Good work there as it goes.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's LeBron. And again, the Lakers no good. And here are the Timberwolves. Left side, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
You see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Now here's James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you... expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year because we were in the Eastern Conference. Those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by him.
And finished off by LeBron.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, You can almost forget about stopping.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Minnesota ball.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And that's Russell. I mean, has the length to disrupt and bother shots, even against bigger or more explosive athletes.
Here's James, and rejection by McDaniels. Towns against Vanderbilt. Great D that time from Davis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The shot's good from LeBron. LeBron's got 8 points.
LeBron is somewhere in the neighborhood of about 260 lbs, and there's nothing extra there. So he can physically impose his will and flat out dominate near the rim. Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Good, nice job down low. 10 points for him.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Timberwolves trail by 7. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Gobert can't hit. The Lakers on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's the 3. LeBron James again from deep.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
LeBron James on the wing. McDaniels defending. The shot by LeBron, no good. Here's Towns. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
Now LeBron. He's got 13. Davis kicks to James. Lets it go with a 3. And they get it back. Vanderbilt the pass to James. From deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And so it's Minnesota with it. Trailing by 10. From deep three-point range. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check.
And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator, and the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
And, you know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same. And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Minnesota with the ball. It's a 10-point game. From deep. Here's Towns. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
At the line for one.
And the free throw, no good. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career
Out of
so
bounds.
far. So valuable
Lakers
in what he
ball.
brings to the table.
Here's Russell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And rebounded by McDaniels.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.